That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. So the Nets starting five. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in a two-guard. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Dinwiddie. Harris kicks to Jordan. Nets passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Durant. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Durant's got the first points up on the board for the Nets. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And here's Holiday. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And Holiday, here we go.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And so just over a minute and a half played. Durant finds Jordan. Clock at 6. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Lopez outside. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on the shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Holiday against Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for James Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Forbes. Outside Holiday. Here's Portis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Now, here is Irving. Luwawu. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Luwawu. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
40 seconds left to play in the first. There's the lob to Portis. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Forbes. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
The deep three from Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
A nice shot by KD.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The net shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Here is Forbes. Passes it to Tucker. And he banks in the layup. Tucker's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to KD. From outside the arc. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. Tucker can't get it to go. Dinwiddie finds Harden. It's good. And it's 9 points for James Harden. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to KD. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Holiday finds Lopez. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Green with the ball. And the rejection by Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Irving against Holiday. Irving with it. No points in the game yet for him. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Griffin.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Irving against Holiday. Irving kicks to Griffin. And here's Green outside. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis outside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got 13.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Here's Giannis. 14 points for him. And Giannis throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Dinwiddie. And that one is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. It's stolen by Harris. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. Wait, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game. Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Irving dishes to Brown. Back to Irving, and stolen by DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Holiday. Tries again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. The Bucks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Now, here is Irving. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 9.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Irving against Holiday. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Portis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position. 2
open that time. Made it look too easy.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Middleton outside. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Irving against DiVincenzo. 11 feet away. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Irving against Holiday. The teardrop falls in. Holiday's got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Brown outside. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Teague keeps defenders off balance, out of their comfort zone, and quite often because of that, he's able to draw fouls.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. "14 feet away, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net."
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Offline with his three. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooklyn leading by 9. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And the Bucks, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
On the wing, Giannis. Stolen by Durant. Irving with a clean look. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Nets lead by 10. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Brooklyn.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Knocks it loose. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Harden kicks to Irving. Harden the pass to Jordan. Puts it up from 15. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here is Harden after Drew Holiday's score. And here is Irving. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Giannis left side. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Out to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Giannis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
KD can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Giannis. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. And that one's good by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
With it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Jordan. They can't stop the run with that one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. And the dunk by Giannis.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now
is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee. The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Harden finds KD. Back to Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. The Nets working the ball around now. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic...